Hey there, science fans! Today we're diving into the amazing world of water. It's all around us, but did you know it's super special? The secret lies in something called hydrogen bonds. Think of them as tiny dances between water molecules, holding hands and letting go in a never-ending party. These dances are what make water so cool and important for life itself. Now you might be wondering, what exactly are these hydrogen bonds? Well, they're like tiny magnets, attracting water molecules to each other. Each water molecule is like a little boomerang, with two hydrogen atoms on one end and an oxygen atom on the other. The oxygen end is a bit negative, while the hydrogen end is a bit positive, just like the poles on a magnet. These opposite charges attract each other, creating a weak bond between the molecules. Don't let the word weak fool you though. These bonds might be small, but they're mighty in numbers. They're like a team of ants, each one small, but together they can lift a crumb many times their size. Imagine you have two water molecules hanging out. One molecule's positive hydrogen end gets close to the other molecule's negative oxygen end. They feel a little pull, like a hug. That's a hydrogen bond forming. These bonds are constantly forming and breaking as the water molecules move around. It's like a big dance floor with everyone switching partners all the time. But even though they're temporary, these bonds give water some very special properties. Think about it. Water can exist as ice, liquid water, and steam. That's pretty amazing for something we often take for granted. And it's all thanks to those tiny, dancing hydrogen bonds. So, how do these hydrogen bonds make water so special? Get this, they give water superpowers. Okay, not the kind that let you fly, but superpowers nonetheless. First up, surface tension. Ever seen a spider walking on water? That's because hydrogen bonds create a sort of skin on the surface of water, strong enough to support small creatures. Pretty cool, huh? Then there's capillary action. This is how water can climb up thin tubes like straws or the veins in plants. The hydrogen bonds help the water molecules stick to each other and to the sides of the tube, pulling themselves upwards. It's like a chain of friends helping each other climb a wall. And let's not forget about water's amazing ability to dissolve things. Water is like the universal solvent thanks in part to those hydrogen bonds. They surround and break apart other molecules like sugar or salt, allowing them to dissolve. Section 4. Nature's lifeblood, hydrogen bonds in plants and animals. Hydrogen bonds are like the unsung heroes of the natural world. They're essential for life as we know it. Plants rely on hydrogen bonds to pull water up from their roots to their leaves. Without them, trees wouldn't be able to grow tall and strong. Animals, including us, need hydrogen bonds too. Remember how we talked about water being a great solvent? Well, that's super important for our bodies. Hydrogen bonds help our blood carry nutrients and oxygen to our cells, keeping us alive and kicking. And did you know that the DNA in our cells is held together partly by hydrogen bonds? These bonds help keep our genetic information safe and sound, so the next time you look in the mirror, thank a hydrogen bond for helping make you, you. Section 5. A balancing act, hydrogen bonds and Earth's climate. Believe it or not, those tiny hydrogen bonds also play a big role in controlling our planet's temperature and weather. Water's ability to absorb and release heat is crucial for regulating Earth's climate. When water evaporates, it takes a lot of heat energy with it thanks to those strong hydrogen bonds. This helps cool down the planet like sweating cools down our bodies. And when water vapor condenses into clouds, it releases that stored heat, warming the atmosphere. Hydrogen bonds also make ice less dense than liquid water, which is why ice floats. This might seem small, but it's super important for aquatic life. The floating ice acts like a blanket, insulating the water below and allowing creatures to survive even in freezing temperatures. Section 6. Hydrogen bonds. Tiny bonds, big impact. So there you have it. Hydrogen bonds might be small, but they have a huge impact on our world. They give water its unique properties, making it essential for life on Earth. They help plants grow, keep our bodies functioning, and even regulate our planet's climate. The next time you take a sip of water, remember those tiny dancers, the hydrogen bonds, hard at work. They're a great reminder that even the smallest things can make a big difference.